Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Today is a special Voice from Ukraine live that we're doing. It's our Q&A. Some of you that already follow us on Love Remembers have seen we've done a few of these in the past, and everybody loves the format. So we're going to be doing more and more. This particular the way this works for everybody that's new to this is we're live for everybody because the purpose of our platforms is to make sure that Voice of Ukraine and Love remembers that our messages are spread far and wide. That is the very first purpose of anybody being here. So the first thing we ask each and every one of you to do, if you haven't yet, become a subscriber. Becoming subscribers for free. It costs you no money, there's no obligation. But what it does is brings you into a community, into a family that will enable you to be a part of something and notified of messages and information that neither the media or nobody else is talking about. The other thing, it'll enable you to spread that message to other people that you know to be able to get three, four, five more subscribers, because that's the important part. And the twist that we've put together is for all of you that for us to be able to make this free to everybody, we have a bunch of incredible angels out there. They're called paid subscribers. All the paid subscribers, all the people that contribute, all the people that go out there and donate to the GoFundMe's, contribute to the Venmos and the Zells, and become paid subscribers. Those are the people that allow us to be able to continuously give this information free, because most of the information that we talk about you won't hear anywhere else, and that's why it's so important. So what we've done is basically now we've turned this into a kind of a hybrid. So we get to speak to all of you. So all you have to do is be a subscriber and come follow us and listen to the message, spread it far and wide. HRK paid, God bless you. Thank you for becoming a paid subscriber. But for all of you paid subscribers, you could actually now become part of our conversation. Not only part of the conversation, because I know a lot of you ask questions, and sometimes because of the delays, sometimes it scrolls and we're not able to get every question on there because our family and movement is growing at extremely great pace. But we're also added a twist to it. Now we're bringing some of you guys up. So now you're able to come up here and join us and actually, talk to us, get it off your chest, talk about whatever you want, ask the questions you want, and be part of the conversation also. So that's the format. So while you guys are getting your questions together, while we have more people join, and while those of you that are thinking if you want to come up, the one thing I ask of you to do right now is make sure the first thing is smash those hearts. To smash those hearts, this way the algorithm, the way it works, it brings more and more people on here, and we want to get as much people on here as possible, because that's the first. Mary, thank you. God bless you for being a paid subscriber. Laura, Betsy, all of you, we see you. We see the messages, and we try to do so. Today, I think we have some positive stuff and some good stuff. Even though we're in the middle of a war in Ukraine, we're in the middle of a crisis here in the United States. The whole world is kind of on fire, but we've been doing, thanks to a lot of you, each and every one of you, we've been able to do a lot of good things. This family from Voice from Ukraine, in the past several weeks has been Alex. Alex is the real hero here, so I'm gonna start off with that. But he's back in Kiev right now.
Please.
You see, some of the places are dark because Kiev is still. They're going back and forth with the lighting. The attacks are happening, but before Alex even says thank you, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you for what you guys do. First of all, for supporting the people in Ukraine and Kharkiv, and we're going to keep that fund open because the supplies keep going in there, the attacks keep going on, but also. I want to personally thank each and every one of you for the help that you've shown Oleksandr, and that you continue to help, because I know he's now also, and I guess he'll give us an update, but it's helping him and his family now get into a much better place, and what's happening. So with that said, what's up, Alexander, my brother? Incredible work. I know a lot of the stuff people haven't even seen and they don't even know about. But me and you have been speaking some of the places, walking in those minefields and delivering the aid and seeing the gratitude of every. I mean, it was just incredible to see. So why don't you give us a few words, some stories, and then we'll start bringing some people up and start interacting.
Hello, that's that's what brings us together. Hello, everybody. Thanks for being part of this community, Voice of Ukraine. Thank you for standing with us, supporting us, caring about what's going on here. Before we started, you asked me to repeat what I said. That how you live. Well, let's ask me a question. How do you do it? How do you deal with all this house? How do you deal with all this anger, with all this stuff? I said it's very easy because the base goes never be angry at the enemy. It allows the judgment. So what I do is at night, before we go to sleep, we play your punches totally. You get rid of all the anger. You get rid of all the problem you want to destroy. And there is a lot of people like that about the battle in Ukraine. And you go to sleep with a clear mind. And then when you wake up, you start first page. And whatever comes in, you deal with it. Because otherwise, I don't think it's even possible to go on because it's so much stuff coming on all the time. And as you know, Ukraine's been they've been hitting a couple of days ago. They hit the western part, the part that there was never even touched, like Ivano-Frankivsk, Lviv. It's because they want those parts to be without electricity. But as they've been clever, we've been more clever because we also returned the fire because day and a half ago, 2 days ago, whatever, uh, all surroundings of Moscow was without power. So this is a taste of their own medicine. So the fight goes on. Otherwise, this is e- every 4 hours, some area gets shut down, some area gets turned on, and it goes on like nonstop to preserve the power. Because even if today they bring, I mean, power station, it could be 50 square feet or square meters. It's not a small equipment. So even if tomorrow somebody brings it, which costs millions, tens of millions, and ready to install it, that means the whole area has to be shut down for God knows how long before they can install it. And even though you have to put so much protection around it, so it's but nevertheless we are dealing with this real life and be helping ourselves, helping others. I want to thank everybody for your support, uh, for this mission to Kharkiv. As we were driving in the city, I was looking at the windows. I took some snapshots, and almost every block you find a house or two that has no windows or doesn't have a corner of the house, and we are standing putting the people in a rattle. There is a siren, no? Siren after siren, and you don't know where it's going. You literally don't know where it's going, and it's you know if it's a cop, and that's how people live there. But people over there, there are stores where they try to make food. People buy food. People move around. Of course, no partying and stuff. But I'll just give you a little hint of Ukrainian spirit. This week, this past week, was a holiday week, so the kids had no school. The trains from Kiev, the most protected city, to Kharkiv, the closest to the front line. You couldn't get a ticket. The children were going to the place of birth to be there, even though it's bombing and everything else. That's Ukrainian spirit. So whatever they're trying to do is not going to work because just like it's not going to work where you at, it's not going to work where he at because we are standing strong. I was just coming back to from the one of the family from Mariupol, they having the power off a little bit longer than usual. So we brought some dry heat packs, and hopefully we should help them. But talking about home, I want to thank everybody for your support. God bless you. I mean, for support you get me and my family. I did everything's in the process of securing the this life and everything else. I really appreciate it. I mean, as much as it will help out, but I guess if you help yourself, you don't have others. You go to on a plane, you put on a mask, and then you put on a child. So but sometimes we forget about ourselves. Just like if you have an ache in your chest, you'll say, oh, it's probably this or something like that. But if you drive your car and the engine makes a little noise, within half an hour, you're going to be at the gas station checking it out. But you won't check yourself out because sometimes we forget about ourselves. And then the things we can just push. I want to thank everybody for your support and your help. Thank you for keeping
No, no,
this
brother,
platform in
thank you.
America alive.
Thank you for what you do because the pictures and the videos don't show justice of we see it and I've tried to put it out there for people to see exactly, the help and what you're doing, but seeing a picture or a video but realize not really understanding that you are literally miles, a few if not a mile away from the Russians that are bombarding you. I mean, when you went to that graveyard of missile graveyard, which I put there. If you haven't seen that video, make sure you go take a look at that Substack letter. I mean, it's something to that nobody
I'll
talks
interrupt.
about. Yeah.
I'll interrupt you for a second. I just want to add because I don't think I told you. As we were going there, we were supposed to go there in the light. In the light, so we don't check my attention. By the time we got there, it was already getting dark. And it's like you can only go on one road. And we were warned, like, make sure you don't put on the lights, nothing to check attention. So, but it was raining for the past few days. So as we go down there, the car gets stuck, and we have to put on the lights because the car would not move. And this is like I'm saying, but where can I step? Oh no, you gotta stay on it. Yeah, it's like, yeah, but it's full of water. How can I walk there? So we had to walk on the foot to the minefield and then walk back and then try to move the car around to get out of there.
I
So
know. That's the crazy part. People don't even understand. You literally walk through a minefield to get
well,
through some of these
they told me
places.
it's supposed to be it was supposed to be cleaned up, but just on the road, on the side we don't know.
It's crazy.
So I'm
Uh,
laughing, but I guess it's
no, I know, man. Believe me, you should.
I laugh at a lot of things that I think is still better than crying.
No, dude, you need please laugh a little bit. You need to. I mean, from what your experience, you and your family on a daily basis, to the fact that you're out there and dealing with other families. I mean, people don't even know that half the day today you were helping people in Kiev and delivering some of those packs and some of those stuff to things around Kiev that they are in places that are still working on generators that we don't even talk about. And that's one of the things I wanted to make sure everybody knows. Those GoFundMe's that are set up, they're going to be just left open for those of you that could continue and being able to, because whatever comes in, the aid keeps going out. Sometimes to Kharkiv, sometimes to Kiev, Odessa, all the hard hit areas. But instead of constantly putting up different GoFundMe's, we're just going to leave that one open. And so for those of you out there, if you have it, if not, some of you maybe could post it out here, but just keep it going, keep resending it whenever you can, give whatever you can, and it's just about continuously helping, and that's what Alex does on a daily basis. So it's because right now the one thing you could see is you don't hear any of this in any of the newspapers, you don't see it any on the television, none of the even social media is even talking about. Fewer and fewer or less accounts are talking about. Even Europe is not even talking about, because this was part of Donald Trump's plan with Vladimir Putin to isolate, to be able to walk away, and to now to continue it. But there's also a lot of good news happening, and we're going to get to that in a second. But before we get to, I just want to quickly say, I've been getting DM'd by a lot of our paid subscribers. One of them, Paula, is out there. I hope Paula fixes it up and is able to come join us. I'd love to bring her up so she could tell us what she was going through. But a lot of people are being saying that they can't either type or they can't request to come up because they're saying they're not a subscriber, even though they subscribed already, or paid subscriber, and become a paid subscriber. That's part of the attack that we've been getting. Cheech, I got your DMs. I will get back to you. Just haven't had a chance yet. Actually, I want to bring you up right now, Cheech, to introduce you to Alex while I'm talking about this. Hold on. So basically what I want to tell everybody is, first of all, I want you to go out there and double check to make sure because, hey, Cheech, my brother, hold
Hey,
on one second.
Cheech.
Let me just finish up with telling everybody.
Yeah.
Make sure to take a look to see if you are still subscribed because one of the past 3 weeks I've been seeing a lot of, thousands of unsubscriptions to our platform. I don't believe that people are unsubscribing, especially free paid unsubscribers, lots of paid unsubscribers.
Right.
So it's part of the attack. So make sure. And the only thing I could say is I can't personally do anything. Unfortunately, it's through Substack. I need your help to be my voice, not only there, but also contact Substack, let them know what's going on. I'm fighting with them every day. But it's part of the disinformation campaign that's happening. So I just want to let you know. So for those of you who are having problems, just Cheech, are you also, have you
Yeah,
received
we
that?
need, yeah, follow up with that. Yes. So I've seen where I've subscribed to somebody and then all of a sudden it says I'm not subscribed. So you're going to have to circle back, click the resubscribe some of to some of your people that you're following, and not sure what the reason why is. And what I'll just tell you is that there are people that are shadowing what we do, and they click on, they'll subscribe. They get to see who you are following, and also go in and follow, and then must have the ability to unsubscribe. So just be aware of that.
Yeah, and the other thing they're doing, somebody just put up there, and 100% is somehow you're getting a lot of you are getting saying that you're paying for Twitter or X that and not Substack. Do not listen to that. You're paying for you're subscribing to Substack. I don't have any subscribers on X. It's somehow they're able to manipulate and go in there and send these letters, and people are sending me saying I don't subscribe, and that's another reason why some of you might be unsubscribing, not even realizing that you're unsubscribing to our Substack account because it says X on it or Twitter. Before you unsubscribe, confirm or send me a DM and we'll find out because the past 3 weeks, I can't even tell you the thousands of people we've lost in our community, and it just doesn't, and it's part of why I've decided to reach we'll talk about later on what I'm doing. Those of
Mhm.
you that read my Substack letter early last night and earlier in the morning understands that I'm no more talking. We're going to do action from now on. And this week is going to be a whole week of action plan and what we're moving forward. No more waiting. So, but that's for later on today, which we're going to talk about. Right now, I want to talk about Ukraine. So I wanted to bring Cheech up and introduce you to Alexander. Alexander Cheech is one of our dear subscribers.
Alexander.
Somebody he supports us. He
Hello,
supports
Cheech.
your,
Yeah.
and he's also has a fiance in Odessa.
Hmm.
And
I heard, I heard.
lucky man, lucky man. So
Yes, I am very lucky. So Alex, I appreciate you showing the world, showing our Substack community what is actually happening there, in Kharkiv, in Kiev. I'm not sure if you've made it to Poltava, but Poltava has been hit as well. And a lot of people don't understand, the proximity of where Kharkiv is in relation to the Russian border. You're literally within 25 miles. The city center is within 25 miles of the Russian border. So it's,
Uh, it's not. I tell you, I'm sorry for. Let me
yeah,
just add a little bit to what you're saying.
yeah,
From what I heard while I was there, that another 2.5, 3 kilometers, and we got a problem.
yeah. Yeah. So people.
Because the artillery that then can work. So it's. I think you're right. It's not in a good spot.
No, so 5 kilometers, just so people understand, 5 kilometers is equivalent to about 3 miles, 3.1 miles. So that's how close they are to the Russian border. And in Poltava, that's where there's a central gas distribution that's in Poltava. So that's where the Russians have been targeting Poltava. And somebody had asked about heat. And I think, Lev, I think that's where people don't understand. How do they get their heat in Ukraine? Where does it come from? And that's something that maybe Olex can speak to better than I can.
Oleksandr, you want to tell us what and how they're trying to shut it down?
Well, what happened in Poltava? No, I'm trying to say enough, but not enough. If you understand what I mean. What happened in Poltava, for example, there was a storage. There was a storage that was meant for the winter, and then whatever is not enough, we get exported from our partners in Europe and so on. That storage usually during summer, before the winter the season starts, it gets pumped in. Millions of square whatever, it gets filled up, and then when the heating season starts, that's what we use. And then if you see it's not enough, we add more to it, and then so on, so on. So in Poltava, that's what they hit.
Right. So it's the cities themselves. It's like Kharkiv and Kyiv. What do they depend on? Centralized heating. Yes.
Of course, city.
Yes. So that's what.
It's not like America. In America, everybody got a boiler. Everybody got a hot water heater. Yeah, right now there's a lot of hot water heaters, but for hot water heaters you need power.
Right.
And
So
also they're
like,
hitting. Yeah, go ahead, Alex.
Because see, former Soviet Union was all on gas. It was all natural gas, all these kitchens, everything, stoves. Right now, big part switched to electric because you don't have to bring pipes, new construction, and it's been going on for years. And I would say at least 20 years, if not more. So everything right now depends on electric. A lot of people say, wait a second, we don't want to wait until the city gives us the hot water. So what they do is they put on the hot water heater, but you still need power. And without power, even to the substation, you need power. To pump the water, you need power. So everything, they're hitting the gas because today is already November. The heating season should have started already.
Well, that's the goal. What Russians trying to do is to freeze the Ukrainians, which is the same thing they've done for the last 2 or 3 winters. So
yeah, but not like this winter. This winter they really picked up the pace.
Yeah, well, that's part of their game plan, and that's why also a lot of what people don't know, that they're attacking. There's 2 major gas suppliers and heat suppliers of all of Ukraine. It's the naphtha gas and DTEK. DTEK and that's one is coal. DTEK usually is, and the other one is using natural gas, and they're both getting attacked every day. Besides that, to be like Alex said, with the supplies that are getting
even the workers, get attacked. Even the workers, they're fixing to get attacked
when they come in to repair the facility. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, these are barbarians. These are not. This is not. I have no words because you know what? I read a lot of and heard, as I'm here for a while already, stories about World War II. And in World War II, people saying that when Germans came, they did no horror. The most horror was when Russians came. That they would take everything from the people, make them starve. Germans would so this is not even, this is worse. What they're doing is a lot worse. Because what they do is they come close enough to the city so they can use artillery, and they make sure nobody lives there. It's like they're not trying to liberate it, as they say they are. They're not trying to preserve something so they can use it. No, they want to freeze it. They don't want to do nothing with it. They just want nobody to be there.
They wipe it off the map. Is what they do.
That's what they do. This is. I mean, I've been to 30 years. I mean, oh my God, I can't even talk about it. how bad it is. I've been to Avdiivka. I've been to Bakhmut. I've seen all those cities before they went through it. I mean, those were beautiful cities. I mean, you could never rebuild those cities. I
Oh
mean,
no,
it's
that's him and Putin do the same thing. Him and Trump, I'm sorry, they destroy history.
Right.
Just like
yes.
Trump destroyed the East Wing. It's like they don't care because dictators rewrite their own history and they want it to be formulated from the way they built it, the way they put it out there, and that's why they don't care about the history that they destroy or the lives of the people they do. Listen, Cheech, just wanted to bring you up. I want to introduce you to Alex. I did get your
Yes.
DMs.
Thank you.
Give me a few days just to, I got a lot going
Let
on.
no hurry.
But the
So
one thing I could tell you is I'm gonna definitely get you in touch with Oleksandr. I know you subscribe to Oleksandr also, so you could also send him a DM just he has the
thank you.
information
Appreciate
also,
that.
and then we will make sure that whatever we can do to help your fiance, her family, because not only is she, no matter who she is, but she's also part of our family.
So she also has her family in Poltava, which is why I have a little bit more insight as to what's happening in the Poltava region. So I just want to say this to everybody that's out there. I appreciate the messages that you've sent, the likes. Some of you have actually become paid subscribers. I will say this: if you subscribe, you pay. I'm going to forward whatever dollars that comes in is going directly to Olex and to save Ukraine. So.
God bless you, Cheech. God
God
bless you
Okay.
bless
for
you.
what you're
Thank you,
doing.
Shish.
God bless
You're
each and every
welcome.
one of you.
And
All right,
Shish,
brother.
when you
All
come to
right.
Ukraine, we'll meet up when you come to Ukraine.
Yeah, of
Thank
course.
you.
You're
Definitely.
gonna
We'll communicate.
you're gonna take
No,
him to Odessa.
100%. Okay,
We're
my
gonna
friend.
figure.
All
We're
right.
gonna
All
make
right.
sure.
Be well. Stay safe.
Thanks. Be
Thank
well.
you.
Take care.
Hey guys, so Cheech is a special, human being. He's been out there supporting and subscribing, and there's a lot of you out there. I see Kat joined us. Kat, I don't know. Did you want to come up? I'd love to see you come up. We've been trying to get you up here for a while. I don't know if you're coming. Let me see if you want to come up. Hold on a second. Uh, I don't know. It's not coming up. Uh, The problem with this, it's so delayed, guys. I'm so sorry about it because it's so delayed. So sometimes I see you and then it goes by and I can't press out the ticket. So just if you want to come up or if you have a question, just please do it again. By time sometimes it doesn't go. Oh, I think I see you, Cat. Hold on, let me see if you want to go. Alex, tell what's going on with the light situation right now over there in
Well, the
Kiev.
area that before I was walking through the area where it was black, so that means that it's like areas. They all have numbers. So that number is off. Right now, I'm coming up on a number. If you don't hear no generators, that means there are lights here. Because if there are no lights, you hear sounds all over the place. Generators. Everybody's adopted. I mean, as soon as the power goes out, generators go on. You can still get a coffee. You can still come to the store. You can still get medicine, stuff like that. But it's all on generators.
Let me ask you, Alex. So a lot of people are asking and saying, like, what else, are you planning besides? I know heating packs. Are you also planning on generators, stuff like,
No, no,
and
no, no.
others?
That's a different. That's already. We can get there, but right now the heat is on. We are given all the sanitary stuff, the heat packs, the dry shower packs. And I was out there in Kharkiv, and there's a group, the Sunrise group. One is a military guy that's always with me, and the one that works with him, he's a medic. So he always finds all over the place all different kind of medicine and so on. So and he's always asking for help because he can buy it locally and he can bring it to the people. So there is always the need for that. because a lot of like if something is about to expire, that would you know what I'm saying that would give it as the aid, but you can also buy it. So
And that's
there's
and
always
that,
there are always other ways to help.
Right, and one of the things, and I'm glad you brought that up because I want to say to everybody because everybody, and it's important because everybody has great ideas and it's important and there's a lot of ways to help and there's a lot of organizations out there that are helping in different ways, and that's why, for those of you that read the Substack letter I wrote explaining to you who Alexander is and what he's been doing and for how many years, and this is his specialty, delivering aid to the not only the front line to IADs. So he is right now filling the gaps that other places and other organizations are. So sometimes so I want you to understand your help and this voice from Ukraine and our family here is filling in some of the most crucial gaps that, like he says, where you might nobody might not even think about the little things that the hospital
Some of
needs,
them
or
are invisible.
right, some they're invisible.
Some of them are invisible,
Exactly, and that's why you
but
see
they are
like
so important.
exactly, and because there's other people bringing generators, and there's other people bringing food,
Yes,
and there's other people
cars
bringing clothes, cars, exactly. But nobody's bringing. Very
every
few,
day.
if any, are bringing hygiene, and that's or those water pipe because sometimes the smallest things are overlooked like that. That's why what we do here is extremely important. So that's why, yeah, you know what, Alex? Let me put up the GoFundMe again for everybody to be able to continue. We're gonna keep the same GoFundMe here. Uh, Hold on a second. Let me just share it. Share.
You see, the thing is, Lev, we never stand still. So it's not like as soon as the summer was over, we switched to the heat packs. And now, if you need something else, if you need blankets, we switch to blankets. If you need something else, I'll get something else. So I always speak to. It's like I was gonna send them some heat covers. It's like the aluminum, but they keep you warm. And Kozlov says, no, 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 give us this, give us that. So I always ask people what they need, not what's not enough, but what they are not getting. And and sometimes it's like I remember, I don't know if you remember, in the old days, we gave Inuit families five computers, so the children would be educated and so on. After about 3 months, uh, we came to check on them, and all those boxes that were used as a table. And I asked them why. He says, well, because we cannot afford the internet. So sometimes you can go out there and do a lot of things, but if your hygiene is keeping you down, you cannot do the important things. So that's why I think what we do is very important.
No, extremely important. And here, guys, I'm going to share again the GoFundMe. I shared it a couple of times. For those of you, please reshare me and just keep in mind that we're going to leave this. We're going to keep just raising the amount so it just keeps going. But as money comes in, instead of waiting and setting up separate GoFundMes and doing these trips, the aid is needed now on a daily basis. I mean, all over the place. So this way, what we're gonna do is just keep this one open, keep raising the limit, and for you guys to keep being able to what's it called? You know, Kat. All of a sudden, it's telling me that I can't get to you. This is crazy. This is the Substack is playing games. It's saying I'm not subscribed to you. Hold on a second. Let's see. Let's see what happens. I just sent it to you again, Kat. See if you got it. The invitation. Let's try this. Let's try this again. Bear with us, guys. Uh, let's see if Cat is coming up here. It's acting up a little bit. Are you seeing me? Because I think I just disappeared also.
No, I see you. You're here.
Okay, let me see. Try to get Cat up here. Okay, there we go. Let's try. Here we go.
That was
It
kind of nice.
worked.
Hey, Kat.
Yay.
Hi, how are
Finally,
you?
finally got you out there. Hi, Alexander. I want you to meet Kat. She's one of not only a family, she subscribes to all of you and me and a lot of independent journalists. She's out there fighting the fight. She's constantly in the
Thank
thick
you.
of things. And God bless you, Kat. Thank you for all you do. We tried to get you up during the No Kings rally, but I know it was just hectic. It was crazy. People were all over the place. So,
I
how you
couldn't
been?
hear you guys at all. Oh no,
Hi,
and you're
Kat.
going in the background too. I hear you. There's a technical issue.
Do you hear us now? Do you hear me now? Do you hear us
I
now?
hear you, but there's a delay and you're going in the background. Can you hear it?
We hear you good. You know what? Why don't I'm gonna resend you another. Let's try to get you up here again. I'm gonna
Let's try again.
yeah. Let's try to get this again.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, guys. Let's try to do this. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh, that's better. I think that.
Way
Yeah.
better.
All right. I hear you good.
Good.
Also.
Hi.
Hi, how are
Yeah.
you?
Wait.
I'm
Cat. So talk
good.
to
I'm
us.
in the
Tell
dog
us
park.
where you're in the dog park. Oh, you know what? I just want to show you. It's dog park. I have my own dog park.
All right. Oh, is it a golden doodle?
No, she's actually a poodle. She's a little poodle, and then I have.
So cute.
Yeah, we're gonna. Oh, I'm gonna mess all of
He's a
this up here
spupper.
now. Come here, come here,
It's
princess.
my
Say
man.
hi to everybody. Uh, Come say hi to everybody.
Oh, look how cute, Lev. Oh, so sweet.
That's princess, and Bobby's over there getting all jealous, obviously.
Yeah, I don't know what
So,
I'd do without the unconditional dog love right now with all the
um,
drama going on.
tell me about, it's I think the emotional support, the not dogs, cats, animals are out there. I mean, it's extremely important because we're all going through such a hard time. But I wanted to bring you up here. I wanted to introduce you to Alexander. I know you're out there supporting, passing the message, helping. If you have any questions, you want to say anything to him, anything you want to get off your chest, tell us anything. You want to spread a message. This is your time. This is what we're trying to do to be able to bring this community and family together.
I'm just thrilled because of you, Lev. I mean, you really formed this community, and now that you're in this action phase, I'm so excited because that we have identified the problem ad nauseum. It's time to move forward and get some
Yep,
action behind it. So, and that's why Olex is so amazing, you guys. I mean, we're all pretty much Confederates here, but if you haven't donated yet or aren't following him, please do because that's where I'm getting all my Ukrainian news, certainly right from the front lines.
absolutely. And I'll tell you later today, by the way, while we have everybody out here, hold on, I'm so bad with my thing is going. I'll give you guys a quick update. So, those of you that did get a chance to read my Substack letter, what Kat is talking about is, I'm done talking. We've been talking, we've been begging, we've been screaming, we've been yelling. Now it's time to act. As we're acting in Ukraine, as you could see, while the media is looking the other way, we're still exploiting what they're doing. Alex is out there with your help, delivering aid. Now we're going to start doing action here because a lot of people are admitting the problem, but nobody wants to cure the problem. And the problem is that there's no united message, there's no united front, and we're going to do it together. We're going to do it grassroots. We're going to do it together. It's going to be part of the Love Remembers Voice from Ukraine family. And tonight, I don't know, either 8 or 9 o'clock tonight, I'm going to do a special live. So make sure everybody make a note where I'm going to start talking about some of the things that we're going to start doing together and some of the actions plan we're going to start putting into motion because we're not going to wait any longer. We're going to make this thing happen. So absolutely, Kat. So I look forward to seeing you tonight because we got a lot of
I'll be
work and
there.
Absolutely. And it's gonna take everybody's effort, but we're gonna get this done because the one thing we have that they don't have is we have the truth, we have facts, and we have God on our side. So, we have a pretty good team.
We do. I mean, that's what I was just talking about last night. I mean, the truth is imperative in psychology as well. You can't even start like your therapeutic process at all. But when you're in therapy, you're usually dealing with abusers, right? So this
Yep.
is an abusive relationship, and the only thing that will defeat it is the truth. And Lev, my God, we're so lucky to have you. I mean, I
Mm.
mean, I can't thank you enough for everything that you do. I mean, you're going to go down as such a heroic figure in this battle. I mean, you've been
Oh,
just
God
amazing.
bless you.
So
We
thank you
we
for
all yeah.
everything.
God bless you, and we're all gonna do it together. We're gonna be united together. We're all. The one thing is, when we get our democracy back, when Alex and Ukrainians get their freedom back, and when we'll be able to sit back and remember and tell our kids, our grandkids. Like I remember how my grandmother used to sit there and tell me during World War II how she used to protect my mom under the covers. They had no food to eat and telling me horror stories, about the Holocaust and the things that now a lot of these right-wing dictators are trying to erase and fine-tune. But this is going to be part because we're all part of this fight together. We're all part of it all over the world. We have people from all over the world and that are being affected by what Donald Trump and his right-wing movement that is really being pushed by Russell Vought, people like the Federalist Society, people like Stephen Miller, and that's why now, as you can see, they're all of a sudden, they're so scared of what they're doing, they have to live on military bases. Think about that, which we'll go into later. I mean, you can't even make this stuff up, guys.
And they're like entirely made up communities, right? They're living on entirely like military communities of homes and pools and, little for safety. Yeah, they're scared. Or it's
Yeah,
odd what they're
and
doing.
and they're getting, $200 million private jets to, they all need private jets to be flying around. It's just amazing to see. But Kat, thank you so much for coming up. Thank you for being part of our community. Continue doing it. I'll see you tonight. We're gonna go over a lot of stuff. We're just getting started. A lot of good stuff. For those of you that know Jen behind the scenes, if you're in touch with her, make sure we have a lot of
Okay.
things. Jen is working on a lot of stuff, so we're putting it together and we're gonna really put things in
Which
motion in the
Jen?
next go.
Jen
I,
Bud?
I don't want to talk
Which Jen?
say I don't know if she wants to be
Oh,
what's it
okay.
called. I'll
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 find
make sure
out.
she reaches yeah, I'll
I'll
make
find
sure
out.
she reaches out to you. I don't know if she because there's a
Whatever
lot of
you need,
people
I'm
yeah.
here. I mean, I'm here. I'm volunteering my services. Whatever you need, I'm always available.
Oh yeah, we're becoming I love you. Thank you so much, Kat.
I love you
Have
guys
a
too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank, thank you for everything. Thank you for your support. God bless
Thank
you.
you, Alex. Love you. Take care. Bye,
Take
guys.
care.
Hey guys. Alexander, you there, brother? I can't
Yeah,
see you.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's dark out there. You're there. You okay over there?
Listen, I'm gonna disconnect for about 2 minutes and then reconnect me.
Okay.
Because my battery is dying and I reached my destination. So give me 2 minutes to come up and then
Sure,
reconnect.
go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Disconnect and I'll bring you back up.
All right.
Okay. Hey guys, so I hope you like the new format of some of the lives that we're going to be doing. Special lives, they're informative. They're also a part to be able for all of us to interact together because a lot of you have a lot of questions. A lot of you have a lot of great ideas. A lot of you have a lot to say and just sometimes just want to get up here and just get something off your chest. And that's what it's all about because we are a family. It's no longer just a community. We are the movement and we are part of the resistance. While we're waiting for Alex, I'm going to put up this guy's, is Oleksandr's GoFundMe. I know he's proud. He asked me not to do it while because he wanted me to send the one from Kharkiv, which we did. But this one is for Oleksandr and his family, folks. So, well, before he gets on here, if you could spread it far and wide, there's tremendous help already. Your donations are incredible. We've been he's I know I could tell you he's already relocating his family to a much better, safer place. He's your help is just tremendous, but this war is just starting, and trust me when I tell you, a lot of whatever help he gets, he passes it on. It's kind of a community that they live in Ukraine right now. All day, as you can see, he's right now somewhere coming back from helping is another community, another friends, somebody that's either without lights or something like that, and that's what they're doing all day long between themselves over there. So just wanted to let you know that before we get him back on here, I wanted to pass that on. So hold on, let me put that on. Also, guys, while we're waiting for Alexander, is anybody else wants to come join up? Want to come up here? It's a little delayed here, so if I don't see you asking a question or saying it now, you could just do it again, do it a couple of times, so I see you uh coming up. But yes, for those of you that are just joining us recently, wanted to give you a quick update. Tonight, later on tonight, I will be going live. It's going to be a special. You don't want to miss it. Either 8, 9 o'clock tonight. I'll put it out there and send all of you, hopefully, a notification. And we're going to start talking about no more conversation. We're going to start doing action. I have a plan in motion, and I'm going to start laying out to you, our family, our community, our movement, and it's important. I think you need to make sure to let as many people to come join us and listen, and because we're going to start doing action. Fran, you have some questions you want me to bring you up, or you have? Let me see. Let me see. Fran, I've sent you an invite. Did you want to come up, or did you just have some questions? If you have questions, then just type it in there and just disregard the invitation. Courtney, if you want to come up, Courtney, just say hi or something so I could see you, so I could tap on you. Oh, you want to come up? Let me see, Trish. Winterish, I just sent you an invite. Just ask to come up and then accept the invite. Oh, Fran. Okay, here, Fran. Let me send you another invite. All right, Fran and Winters, I sent you guys the invitation just now again. It should come up on your Substack. You have to have a cell phone. You have to be on your cell phone. That's okay. So let's try it again. Oh, was that? Be on your cell phone. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
There we go.
hello?
Fran. Yeah, you hear it?
Okay, oh gosh.
Okay, welcome. Hi.
Hi. Wow.
Yeah, you hear it?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you great. We hear you. We
Okay.
see you. You look great. How are you doing? Where are
Good,
you?
good.
Oh,
Uh,
sorry about that.
let me try to
So,
hold this steady. Where,
we see you. Look great. How are you? We're hearing a little echo in the background.
should I have the computer off and just have the cell phone on?
Yes, yes, yes. That would be
Okay,
perfect.
okay. Okay, wait.
Yeah,
Okay, how's that? Is that better?
perfect, perfect,
Okay.
perfect. All right.
Um, Okay. So first I just want to say really thank you for doing this next level of thing of like directing some action so that we really focus and 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 do these things ourselves instead of hoping somebody else will do it for us. Thank you so much for that.
Absolutely, and I
Eh,
and I only could do it because of you guys. I just want to let you know because of your courage and your support that you allow me to be able to continue doing it, and we're gonna do it together. And thank you.
Okay, so I have questions. First is like, how do we know that Putin is still alive? How do we know that Dan Bongino is still alive?
Great question. So let me first hold on. Let me just bring Alexander up. I think he's back, so he could say hi to you. And maybe we'll let Alexander ask the Putin question for the fun. But we don't know that Putin is still alive. I'll be honest with you. From our sources, there is no actual 1,000,000% confirmation. That's one of the major things that we have been talking about, and is that there are a lot of Putin doubles, because this is what you're seeing play out is a machine, a KGB machine, not just one person or
Hey,
a thing. Alexander, welcome. This is Fran, one of our loyal subscribers, and
Hi.
and let me
how
answer
are you?
quickly. I'm going to answer quickly about Dan Bongino, and then we'll get Alexander jump in on the Putin one. Dan Bongino is alive. We do know that.
Ah,
My
okay.
sources see he's there. He's dealing with day-to-day FBI type of stuff, but he's keeping away from the Epstein files, and that's the game that they're playing, and that's one of the things we're going to expose as part of my plan of action, which we'll talk about later tonight. That's part of some of the things that we're going to go into about Dan Bongino and others. But Alex, Fran had a good question. She says, how do we know that Putin is even alive still?
Hi, hi again. Well, that's a good question because
I said the same
to,
thing.
to be honest, there were stories for quite some time about that he's in the freezer someplace. He's in the freezer, and as we know in Russia, that there are three power rings, and they're using them as a when the time is right to use it as a joker. So and that's why you see doubles and doubles. Then some say no, just the propaganda. That's how he wants that nobody can get him. But the real one, the one that used to be on the press conferences, the one that met Trump the first time in Helsinki, we
Yes, thank
haven't
you, right.
seen that one. We
Since
haven't
COVID.
seen.
Since COVID.
And I tell you why. This is COVID, yeah. And I tell you why. You can make a body double. You can copy the face, but you can never copy the eyes. And what's
Right?
in those eyes?
And the
And
manners,
those
and the
eyes.
little manners, and the
And,
little manners.
oh my God, I mean I researched a lot of things for the past 20 years, and what's going on there was part of it. So I know that the man he has a certain
Babe,
he is who he is for a
that's it.
reason. He has certain things about him that nobody can copy. The way he looks, the way he acts, and that man hasn't been out for at least 5 years.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. Oh, that's why we said
5
like
years?
All
yeah,
you've been seeing is body double. All you've been seeing
yeah.
is doubles for safety. He would never go to the front line. He would never go to those parades because, listen, as one military guy said, a sniper can find anybody,
And also,
and they know that.
he would never trust to go to Alaska and take a chance of getting
Yeah, yeah.
arrested, or and so yeah, we're that's one of the things me and Alexander talk about. I think there's some others like Malcolm Nance has also confirmed that what we've been talking about, that uh we the real if he's still alive, and
If
if
he's
it's not
still
just a
alive.
machine, if he's still alive, he's not the one that's running around that we're seeing being played out on the world stage. But Dan Bongino, I could tell you, he's still kicking, he's alive, he's
Okay.
all good.
Okay. Another question, if possible?
Yeah, sure, go ahead, Fred.
Okay, so, the whole thing that's been playing out with Charlie Kirk's assassination, and now, Erica cozying up to, JD Vance, and I'm just wondering, when is Usha going to be assassinated so that Erica can comfort Vance in full, approval of the far right, supporters?
I'll tell you, it's definitely a crazy thing that's happening in this situation because, and you're seeing a lot of things play out. I'm still working a lot of my sources behind the scenes to figure out exactly what's going on there, but definitely some of the statements that you've seen Vance make, obviously, the pictures we've seen play out, also, the comments that are being made. It's that listen. Vance had that problem to begin with. He was never accepted by MAGA. Vance was never MAGA to begin with. He was part of the tech bros, so that's why he has an issue. And one of the things I wrote about and I reported on and was that when Charlie Kirk passed away, uh, part of the game plan was for Vance to try to take over that cult following because that's the one thing that Vance doesn't have. He doesn't have a cult following like MAGA is with Trump. And that's why you've seen him take over his seat and do the podcast and all kinds of stuff. So there's a lot playing out there behind the scenes. We have to be careful of some of the things we say and how we say it because of
Uh-huh.
Donald Trump uses that like assassination of Vance's wife and stuff like that. I'm
I'm
just
not
saying to you,
suggesting it. I'm not
I know.
suggesting
That's why
any
I
of it.
know. And that's why we have to make it clear. That's why we have to make it clear because trust me when I tell you, Donald Trump does watch my shows. And if he doesn't watch all of them, his people watch every single one of my letters, every one of my shows that I do. And they monitor. So that's what I'm saying because we do not want violence for anyone. But I understand
No,
what you
no.
meant.
Oh.
Yeah, I understand. I understand what you meant. That once he divorces her or leaves her for a Christian, if it's Erica, the next, I've seen crazier things that happen in the mega world, but you're seeing certain things play out there, Fran. You have a good eye on that.
Yeah, I just thought also that bringing up that possibility might help stop it from actually happening, because if we name that plan, then they can't just carry it out. I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't
anything.
Okay.
I know anything with them. Listen to you. You're dealing with with people that stop at nothing to get what they want, and
Yeah.
you could see just by what's happening in Ukraine. Just think about all the people that are being right now massacred, all the kids that are being stolen, all the families that are being displaced, and this is all being done. Meanwhile, Donald Trump, whether he's pretending that he's hard on Putin, that he's giving sanctions. There's nobody overseeing the sanctions. Now he went to China and finally told people that, listen, China's not gonna. Just think about how long he's been telling everybody that China and India are gonna stop buying oil and gas from Russia. And now he came back from China and said that's not going to happen. They've been buying oil from Russia for centuries, and so is India. It's just it is what it is. Sometimes his remarks you have to listen to the Lord. His remarks are you have to let them fight it out. Because like me and Alexander have been saying, it's all been part of the game plan. It's all been part of laying it out there because what one thing that Putin keeps promising Trump is that he's going to take out Ukraine. He's going to do it quickly. And then once Ukraine is at its knees, then Trump could come in as the white knight and save the situation. You know what I'm
I'm
saying to you?
so proud of Ukraine, and I'm so amazed by how strong they are, and they're turning the whole thing around, and they're gonna win, and Russia's gonna lose, and i I'm so glad they're standing up. We're caving, Ukraine is standing up. Oh, it's amazing.
You know what?
God,
We're not gonna
God
cave
bless you.
either.
Thank you.
We're not gonna cave either. Oh, I
Oh,
love.
we
By the way,
won't, we won't.
I love your shirt. Look at mine. Look at
Oh,
yours.
alright,
You got next time
yeah,
you need to wear one of these. Fran, go to
uh,
loveremembers.com. Go to loveremembers.com, and we're gonna get some cool Ukraine stuff, voice from Ukraine stuff.
oh,
But
okay, great, great.
but that's another way for you
One
guys to yeah.
one last suggestion I have is that, like, every time I go out, I wear something that says, "I stand with Ukraine,"
Oh, God
it
bless
has
you.
the flag on a patch, always, so that, so that it gets out there. If everybody does that, think of how many people in the US do love Ukraine. Just wearing the T-shirt what a shift it'll help make. So anyway, that's my last thing for
Thank you.
Oh my God,
Oh,
thank you
thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Fran,
God
thank you
bless you.
so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you for all your help. And those are very important words, what Fran just said. And because of that, I'm going to put it out there. That's loveremembers.com. That's the website. Go get your Voice from Ukraine merch. Two things happen. A, you're going to let the whole world know about Ukraine, just like Fran said, but it also helps support our platform, helps support another way of supporting the mission. So it's just another way of helping us being able to do what we're doing and also being able to give back a little bit to you guys. Fran, God bless you. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. And I look forward to seeing you tonight, either 8, 9 o'clock, because tonight the plan begins. Tonight we start our plan in motion. So have a great, blessed day. Take care.
Thank you.
Take care. God
Bye.
bless.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right, guys. So I know time goes by really quickly. Alexander, is there anything you want to touch on? Because I know we have a special today. Today's a busy day. We have a 1 o'clock. We're going to be going live with Dean Blundell, with the wrap up. Why don't you come join us on there, Alexander? Also, if you have some time, and maybe you could come up because there's a lot of Canadian followers that he has that are also love you and love the work you do, that jump on and maybe say hi to you also. So we're going to be going live at 1 o'clock.
Of course.
For all of you, look, go ahead. Before I'm going to let Alex
No. Go ahead. Go
take us.
ahead. I'll say it.
No, you're gonna take us home, Alex. This is your time. You deserve it. I just want to say this, that I want to say thank you to every single one of you for being part of the Love Remembers Voice from Ukraine family. I know sometimes it's not always we talk about some of the nicest or the greatest stuff, but the one thing is we always bring you the truth. We bring you facts, and we try not to sugarcoat it. This new live that we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing it a few times a week. Me and Alex are going to be doing one from Voice from Ukraine. I'm going to be doing one from with Dean Blondell. And it's ways to give back to the paid subscribers and the people that contribute. And so you could come up, join, be part, get things off your chest, make your comments, excuse me, ask your questions, and it all works. So, with that said, God bless each and every one of you. I love every one of you. Thank you for your support. Make sure, I don't know if it's 8 or 9 Eastern yet. I will put out the message. Stay tuned. Look for, I'll put it out on Substack. I'll also put out it on Blue Sky to make sure that we could get as many people on. Pass the message on. Look out for it. We're going to start taking our country back today. Today, we start talking about moves and action, and not just waiting and depending on others to do it. Just like Alex is doing in Ukraine. He's not waiting. He's just getting up, getting in the car, grabbing the aid that you guys have helped supply him with, and he's going right into there and delivering it. And we're going to do the same thing here in the United States. Enough talking. It's action time. So God bless you guys. Alex, take us home, brother.
Yes, there are so many things that I want to share with the world, and there is never enough time, because one thing goes, because it is never like story on the story, because everything you want to share, it blows up into so many different things. So there's never enough time. And continue with what we were talking about in the beginning of the show about how you deal with all the stress. As a kid, I grew up in the streets of Brooklyn, New York, and the rule was never cry, be strong, be solid, always stay strong. But and being in Ukraine for since this war has started, and sometimes I can't even talk to the point makes you feel, and you even drop to a knee sometimes, and then you remember that falling down is what they're looking for, and you get up, and you brush off all the sadness, and you fight, and you get on your horse and you fight again, and you deliver as much message as possible, because I know there are people out there like you who wants to hear it, who wants to repost it, who wants to support this the Ukrainians so it can beat the terror, because all the terrorists in the world, they're all connected. Even if it's an invisible line, but they're all connected. And the terror we're fighting has probably a lot to do with the terror you're fighting. It just has a different face, different mask. So I want to thank everybody. God bless you all. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for joining. Thanks for being with us. And thank you for standing up for yourself. God bless you all. Slava Ukraini.
Get on, Slava. God bless you. God bless America, guys. Take care. I'll see you 1 o'clock with Dean Blondell. And then tonight, 8, 9 o'clock special. We're going to start taking words and turning them into action. And we're going to take our country back. For those of you that joined late, we're going to put this out. I'll be putting it out and emailing it within the next hour or so. So is Oleksandr. Make sure to, if you haven't watch the whole thing. Make sure to spread it. Send it to everybody you know. And for those of you that have contributed, God bless you. For those of you haven't yet, please, the GoFundMe's have been circulated. I'll also put them in the page when I send it out. Continue doing what you can. This is not a one-day event. This fight is going to continue, and we're just getting started. But we will get our democracy back. We will get Ukraine's freedom back. As long as we stay together, as long as we fight together, as long as we let our voices be heard together. So God bless each and every one of you. I'll see you in a little bit. Have a great day. Take care, Alexander.
Take care. See you soon.